Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I hope the middle of your week's going well and it's not dragging too much. Today we have yet another VHS vault to dive into. Appropriately enough, using the word dive, we have the anglerfish as the winner of today's costume poll. So that's good. Yeah, that's what we got going on. Should be good. I have a bunch of fun stuff for us to watch. Some weirdness, some strangeness, and just some silly stuff. So, should be a good time. Let's see what's going on. We are on a hype train, 93% to level 1. Rico 59 with 19 months, thank you. Skifazoa with a 215 stream streak says 785 to go. Honestly, at this point, I believe it. You're gonna get... It's like there's gonna be a glitch, and Twitch is gonna screw you out of it. I just know it. There's no way. Even if you show up, and I believe in you that you would, like, a glitch has gotta screw you up at some point. The world is cruel. Ashley one up, thanks for 25 months, says awesome times. Professor Daddy with 28 months says 28 months, neat. 93% to level 1 on the hype train. Hello, Just a Peach over on YouTube, how you doing? Hope everyone on YouTube's doing well. If you could, do me a favor and like the stream, just give it a thumbs up, just takes a sec, and it helps new people find the channel, which is always nice. Helps more people get their eyeballs on this stuff, and it's always nice to have more people watching what you do, you know? So yeah, I'm very tired. Last night, I didn't sleep at all. I was having terrible, like, digestive issues. Like, I was just having, like, terrible bloating to a painful extent. So I didn't sleep, like, at all. I'm very, very tired. So, you're getting sleepy, Hannah. So, that's cool. Nemesaur, thank you for gifting 10 tier 1 subs. Much, much appreciated. 45 actually, percent to level 4 on the hype train. Thanks muchly. MH Darkbeast says, hey Hannah, since it's VHS vault time, you totally need to check this out. It's a puppet show made by a cult. Is it Life with Grandpa? Because I literally, weirdly, had this pulled up today. I already had this pulled up. Is it the same one? Oh my god, it is! What a coincidence. Yeah, I literally had this pulled up. It's like one of the earlier things I have pulled up for today's stream. Small world. Even on the internet, I guess. I am very sleepy, but it's fine. We have VHSs to keep us going. And that's all I need. Also, caffeine. Caffeine will do too. Beezil, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. Much appreciated. Alright. I will pause the music since we're out of the thing. Oh, I have to do my housekeeping stuff. If you want to help support the show, you can always join the Patreon or become a member on YouTube. You could get a subscription on Twitch or gift subs, bits also. Always helpful. Alright, let's get down to it.
The U.S. unemployment rate jumped to 6% in April, the highest in nearly 8 years. Folks are coming back into the labor market, but they're just not finding jobs. The Labor Department said new claims for state unemployment insurance jumped to the highest level.
People employed in big cities are effectively working 6 days a week because of their long commute.
Considering cutting 20% of its workforce as it faces possible Chapter 11.
Let's face it, unemployment is a constant threat. Entire industries are downsizing. The stock market is as unstable as ever. Trillions have been lost. And
This editing has my amygdala fired up.
it's not over. One of the richest men in America, Warren Buffett, said it best. This downturn could last 8 years. What? You
What?
won't be affected? You are beyond the problems in the economy? Let me ask you a question. If you lost your job tomorrow, and I don't care if you're a CEO, dental
This
hygienist,
is like an aggressive ad. This ad is angry at me. I don't like it.
or plumber, if you lost your job tomorrow and couldn't find work for, say,
I feel like they're trying to sell me a Sega CD. It has kind of the same, like, The same angry energy, like, hey, have you played the Sega CD yet? No? Have you seen the games? Like, it has the exact same energy, and I never liked that ad in the first place. Minute left on the hype train.
8 weeks.
What is this an ad for? It's gotta be some bullshit, like, investment or MLM that's like, make your own business, make passive income. It's like a program. It's like the older early 2000s equivalent to like the Andrew Tate Hustler University shit. It's gonna be like a wealth system or some bullshit.
Would you have enough money to survive? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, what if it took you 16 weeks, 52 weeks? If the answer is no, guess what? You need to make...
I'm sorry, all this B-roll footage has such, like, intensity. Must have taken a while to find this. I mean, I know the music is, like, jazzing it up, too, but... Also, random, I know, ADHD. I finally got to 600 followers on Blue Sky, so that's cool. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me at Blue Sky. My handle is Hannah Reloaded.
Make more money now. This is not rocket science. It is reality. And according to the statistics, it is the reality for the majority of North Americans. Because if you run out of money in a slow economy, you will suffer. Your family will suffer. Your kids will suffer.
Yeah, we're gonna kill your dog!
You've got a great job, right? You are recession-proof, right?
Wrong!
Wrong.
That's how you know it's a good video, when you can predict exactly what it's gonna say 3 seconds before it happens.
I don't care who you are or what you do. In a weak economy, the rules change.
Hey Sophie, how's it going? Thanks for the hype train, everyone.
Because, let's face it,
Did I write this? Unfortunately, no. I've just consumed so much media in my life, I know what is going to happen at every moment in any given piece of media, including obnoxious commercials.
if you work for somebody else, if you have a job, how secure can you possibly be? Think about it.
Oh, what? You're a loser with a job? Ooh, look at you, Mr. Mrs. Job over here.
They find someone
Wrong.
faster than you, cheaper than you are out of a job. So,
You're clinging to your mortal coil in a useless struggle against entropy, meatbags.
what are your options?
You think you have a meaningful existence in this finite universe? Wrong.
Option number 1, go out and get a second job.
Sure, why not? But chances are, you won't even make enough to pay the taxes, the additional child care, or even the extra mileage on your car. And that's if you can even find a job.
I have a great respect for the level of, like, you're fucked this video is trying to get across to scam you into their wealth system or whatever it's gonna be. Genuinely, it's, like, obnoxious to the point where I almost respect it for going this hard into just trying to manipulate people's fears. Mosslaw, thanks for 12 months, says, woohoo, it's my subiversary and it's Angler Onesie Day, let's go! Happy Hanniversary, thank you so much for 12 whole months of subscription.
Option number 2, sit back and do nothing. You've got a 401k.
Okay, you could always relax and rely on that 401k, and that was a great plan, but have you checked it lately? Don't forget, that money, your money, is not sitting in some magic vault where it gets sprinkled with 8% pixie dust. It's in the stock market, the risk market. And guess what? When the market goes down the tubes, your money goes down with it.
Option number 3, start your own
You think you could start hoarding gold? Tell them about the super volcano.
business.
Great. Of course, first of all, you'll have to lease an office, buy a phone system, sign contracts, get a CPA, letterhead, inventory, warehouse space, and oh yeah, employees. That sounds like fun, right? And with 95% of small businesses going out of business the first year, good luck. Or, of course, you could buy a franchise, a proven system, marketing tools, training, good option. If you've got 100,000 to $1 million in cash lying around.
I could see Bill Hader doing a voice similar to this, but I don't think it sounds like his natural speaking voice. But I've heard him do voices like this before.
Could become a freelancer or independent contractor. Great if you have a marketable skill and the patience to be salesperson, bookkeeper, and collections manager.
And we all know you don't, you fucking loser! Marketable skills! Is sitting on the couch and watching Netflix considered a skill?
Bottom line, starting a business from scratch is tough, hard, risky work. But owning your own business is the only way to take control back.
What is this video called? Plan B? Got one?
Only way to control your time, cash flow, and quality of life. Those people out on the golf course at 11 a.m. on a Thursday, the people fishing with their kids at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, the people driving the Mercedes and Porsches. Chances are, those people own their own business. And the good news, you can too.
Here it comes! Here comes the wealth system! What are we selling? What stupid bullshit are we selling?
Look, this country...
Oh, an American flag! That means patriotism, and that's good, and I should like this because now I'm calm with patriotism after that absolute barrage of anxiety-inducing nonsense.
Was founded on freedom, but it was built on small business. Working for someone else,
I don't know about that.
Be it a corporation or the government, is a relatively new phenomenon. Owning your own business, being your own boss, that is the American dream. So, what are...
The music changed and it's happy now. That means this is a good idea. Catalina Gearbox says the voiceover guy sounds like the thinking atheist.
Are the options for the rest?
He does. Huh.
Of us. What kind of business can the average person get involved in with little or no capital investment, with little or no business experience or expertise?
Scamming people on the internet.
Part-time or full-time. A business that will give you a chance to make some real money, whatever that means to you. Whether that means $1,000 extra a month, $1,000 extra a week, or even a six-figure income. Let's face it, money changes everything. It changes the car you drive, the vacations you take, the school your kids go to. And when you are the boss, your life changes dramatically. You decide when you want a pay raise. You decide when you work, what time you get up, what you wear. You decide, not them. Bottom line, you can do it. You can beat a recession, and you can take control of your life. And it's easy to get started. You can start part-time with no employees.
All right, explain what the thing is. I feel like I'm getting like tantric shilled. Ashley One Up says, this isn't a pyramid scheme. Our model is more hexagonal.
No headaches and not a lot of money. The company? Prepaid Legal Services Incorporated.
This is still, I don't know if it's the same company, but there's an MLM these days that does a very, very similar thing. I think I've seen multiple people shill it, like Legal Shield or something. The super soldier people that we watch on Conspiracy Tinfoil Tuesday sometimes, they've been shilling for it. Again, I'm not saying it's the same company, but I assume it's a similar idea for an MLM.
Where you can create a business of your own and live the life you've always wanted. And the best part? You have a $350 million publicly traded company behind you. Prepaid Legal has been in business since 1972, is listed on the New York Stock Exchange.
Everyone, we just have to all work selling each other lawyer service scams, and then that's a sustainable economy. It's gonna be fine. We'll all just sue each other to make sure the lawyers always have work. And we'll use the money we get from the lawsuits to sustain the economy. It's gonna be good. It's gonna make sense.
Change has experienced 10 years of record-setting growth and has over 1.4 million memberships in force in the United States and Canada, and that's only a 2% market penetration. The market is wide open.
The market's sopping for you.
It's a proven company with a proven product and a proven
Hey,
opportunity.
Carpcosian.
An opportunity for you to live your dreams.
My first month with Prepaid Legal, we earned in excess of $10,000. My first year with Prepaid Legal, we earned in excess of $119,000.
My only dream was $800 a month. I averaged over 10 every month. $10,000 every month, staying home.
To be able to write a check for a $50,000 card and to not really worry about the cost and totally live on cash. People almost find it hard to believe.
I live
I do find it hard to believe.
literally in the middle of the national forest. I have 80 acres. I've got elk, moose, bear, deer. It's a great lifestyle.
To look at the things we have today is like every day if I'm gone, I drive in and I pull in and I think, that's my house.
Woof, look at that McMansion. Look at all those different window styles that don't go together. Now that's a McMansion.
It's been a great dream come true.
Out there, I've got a brand new Lincoln Navigator with all the bells and whistles, and Porsche Boxster S, which was always my dream car. It's not just about the cars, but hey, look, every guy wants to have a Ferrari 355 Spider, and I just got a red with tan interior. It's my ultimate dream car.
I've always thought might be weird, and this isn't a big deal. They're a super huge company. My opinion doesn't matter. This is the car equivalent of someone being like, I don't care for the Beatles, so like, what does it matter? I always thought like Lamborghinis and a lot of sports cars like that look so ugly. They are the tackiest fucking thing. But whatever, you know?
And that's what life's about, enjoying it. Life's too short to be miserable.
The sky is the limit. We've only just begun with Prepaid Legal.
Let's face it.
We're back into intensity mode for the hard close.
Let's face it. The economy is weak. And with the current global situation, it looks
And when the economy is weak, everyone buys lawyer subscriptions.
will be that way for a long, long time. Look, you can live in fear of the economy, or you can control the economy. It's your choice.
I can control the economy?
What is your plan B? You may not have as much time as you think, but whatever you do something.
Right now!
Because the government isn't going to save you. Your boss isn't going to save you. It's up to you.
So call now! The income statements contained within this program demonstrate the range of earnings achieved by the top earners in our active sales force of more than 100,000 associates. Most independent associates do not achieve these levels, so you should not consider these results a guarantee that you will achieve any specific earnings level. Your earnings are dependent upon your own efforts and abilities. Actual earnings also depend upon the organization size that you build, the number of sales and override commissions you earn, and the efforts of your downlines. It's a pyramid scheme, MLM. An MLM, I called it. They really did the hard sell on that. That was a fantastic video. We may have peaked too soon. I'm calling it now. That might be the best video of the day. It was just good. It was dense with interesting things happening. But we'll do our best. I did kind of want to.
Ever wondered why?
I did kind of want to watch the last episode of that Scorched show that's public. Oh, this lady is a nun, and she has a show on, like, the Catholic channel. Anyway, here's a montage of her stuff.
See in you the love, the compassion of Jesus. The most glorious work of all, to praise God in his kingdom. Moved by the Spirit. Anyone who lives in love lives in God. And God lives in him.
Oh, that's an annoying noise. She looks inviting. Jesus. My knuckles already hurt.
Well, we want to welcome you this evening. And this evening we're going to talk about my favorite subject. Next to the Father, the Son, the Spirit, and Our Lady, this is my favorite subject. It's the Eucharist. You know, I don't think there's been a time, or I suppose there has been in the past, but no, I don't think there's been a time when the Eucharist has either been so misunderstood or so poorly taught.
What potential hot takes could she have on the Eucharist?
And, you know, some people think it's a symbol, and I think, what?
Oh, is she mad at Protestants for not believing that it's literally the body of Christ?
What a heartache it must be for Jesus to humiliate
Consubstantiation.
himself.
Or whatever the fuck it's called.
To that level of just because he wants to be with us, huh? And we don't appreciate it, or we don't believe it. And I want to show you sometimes what happens in the world when we lose faith in God and the Eucharist, or we lose faith in God's love and providence. In Medjugorje today, 3 planes circled the area, dropped lightning bombs.
Is it transubstantiation? I feel like I said that before and people said I was wrong.
Fell over the
consubstantiation is Lutheran? Gotcha.
Cross Mountain. The surrounding area was bombed. There's not a single section of Mostar that hasn't been bombed.
Jesus, how does anyone watch this lady?
Christians and Muslims.
Putting me to sleep.
Running wherever they can run. In Medjugorje, there is no water, no electricity, no telephones. And today, they dropped a gas bomb, which literally takes away the oxygen. There's 125,000 people running from their homes and their property, and they don't even know where.
Cheery.
But what?
All right, I'm moving on. Let's try this out. This is called Women's Self-Defense from 1993. This is courtesy of the YouTube channel Grey Archives, Grey Archives. Their picture is a knight wearing a helmet. God, it looks like a snuff film. You can almost hear the cameraman's heavy breathing.
A leisurely walk down a busy street in broad daylight has different meaning for a woman than a man. The birth process with the role of nurturer and peacemaker has taught many women to be submissive toward assault.
Why
Everyday
is it
situations
like this?
involving alleys.
I know it's just low budget, but I guess this is just because my brain is so attuned to, like, the language of low budget, like, horror movies. My brain is expecting this to be a very different thing than it is. Like, I feel like I'm watching a movie like Maniac or something. Like, it just feels, I don't know. It feels like something shot on Shittio, which I know Maniac was not, but I'm just thinking of something sleazy like that.
Structures and even public restrooms hide a potential danger only women can know, since they tend to trust more and often drop their guard. With violence against women reaching epidemic proportions, no woman is completely safe.
Unfortunately, as it turned out, we've discovered people don't really give a shit about epidemics or pandemics, so...
Awareness of the immediate environment and who is in it is far more important to a woman. Seeing an individual is different than sensing dangerous intent. This requires instinct, or what is referred to as women's intuition.
Jesus. You gotta use your spidey senses, otherwise it's your fault. Jesus.
For a man to need to double-check before entering a parking lot or any other public arena would be an intolerable outrage. Something would immediately be done about it. Women live with this reality every day.
Hi, it's a nice day, isn't it? It's a really nice day.
Most people think of defense as entirely physical and overlook the mental and emotional approach easily applied by using the voice as a weapon.
I just want to see her sweet, sweet Cynthia Rothrock-esque kung fu skills.
The ancient responsibility of man protecting woman has left many women in a state of confusion. Through lack of understanding of the environment, their body as a defense mechanism, and the will to survive.
Okay, something's gonna happen, because now they're using the actual audio on set. You can immediately tell because of all the background noise.
The female fighting for the nest is one of the most vicious acts in the animal kingdom, but women are taught to be passive.
Hey, Trey. We're watching a women's self-defense video from 1993.
Mother Nature has wisely provided a built-in defense of either flight, concealment, or weaponry. Human beings have allowed this ability, along with the gift of strategy, to become dormant and unfamiliar. The transition from everyday mental focus into the heightened state of concentration necessary for a self-defense situation has to happen instantaneously. Unless we are familiar with this heightened state, the transition becomes very difficult. Jewelry, shoes, and fashionable clothing represent a civilized lifestyle with little meaning in a true
like the soundtrack is even like a lullaby.
Situation.
Someone doesn't get kicked in the face soon, I gotta move on.
Opponents don't care who we are in the real world. Removing these articles for training purposes allows easier access to the stripped-down reality of the moment. Changing into neutral clothing provides an opportunity to study the situation as a primitive language of communication, using the hands and feet instead of the spoken word.
Hey, okay, something's happening. Woo! Okay, that was very random, but okay.
Self-defense is a second language.
I'll just learn French or something. I don't do punches so good.
This language is
Woohoo,
incomplete
white woman karate. Don't make me play the ninja song.
Without reinforcement from
I want to be ninja.
Strong, yet natural will to survive.
What is this guy doing? Okay. Okay. Hey, okay. Okay, this is not realistic at all. Okay, so this is not going to be practical self-defense advice at all. That's not good. I hate when I see self-defense videos that are, like, completely impractical and actually expect you to learn to become, like, Jackie Chan. Like, no. A lot of the time, if the video doesn't immediately tell you, hey, the first thing you should do is try to run away. You know? Run him over! Run him over! Come on! Oh, boo. Could've used a watermelon, just like Toxic Avenger. It would've been great. Avinated, thanks for following.
The helpless feeling of being at the mercy of someone from the past now has the opportunity to become a source of strength and conviction rather than fear and weakness. These are the experiences which help build the foundation for those who teach this art.
Just wide shots of her echoey studio. Dojo. Sorry.
Hi, my name's Gina Weltha, and welcome to Women's Empowerment Self-Defense Series. I'd like to take you back and teach you the self-defense technique that you saw earlier in the tape, and teach you how to practice it exactly at home.
I'm not gonna learn Kung Fu. All right, let's move on. Oh, chat. This is important. We're gonna do video head cleaner together.
Thank you for buying Sony V video cassettes. Your audio and video heads are now being cleaned. Use this cleaning cassette periodically to ensure that your VCR operates at its best. The cleaning procedure is now finished, and you can eject the cleaning cassette.
Feel a lot more relaxed now, don't all of you? I think this is a religious tape from the Mormons?
Get out of here, you little baby! Yeah, don't come back here anymore!
So, Lisa, are you coming tonight? I don't think so.
If you get too relaxed, you'll fall asleep. Different kind of relaxed.
I told you she wouldn't come. Come on, let's not waste our time with her. She's not worth it.
You wanted to see me?
Easy mistake, Amber. Easy mistake.
Yeah. I might as well get right to the point, Joe. That promotion that we promised you, you deserve it. But they gave it to somebody else.
No matter who we are or where we are, most of us have to deal with disappointment and frustration. Each of us needs a place where we can go to find encouragement, acceptance, and peace. The place where we can go to find the greatest love and refuge from the world should and can be in our own homes, with our own families.
What's up, sport? Looks like you've had
What's
a rough
up, sport?
day.
Yeah.
Well, me too. What do you say we shoot some baskets?
Sure.
When you think about it, our family should be our greatest source of happiness.
Time for family home evening.
But families today are faced with lots of difficult problems. There aren't always simple solutions, but there are some things you can do that will help.
The music is so sappy.
That's the purpose of this video, to show you a way to strengthen your family. It's a simple idea, it's easy to do, doesn't take much time, and it works. It's called Family Home Evening.
Oh, I was making a joke. No, that's literally what this video is about. Family home evening. Okay. All right. I was on the right track, I guess.
Family home evening is sharing. It's friendship.
Family home evening, for those that don't know, is a Mormon thing where they basically take, like, a night every week, or however many, periodically, they will take a night where they just spend the night together, just, like, talking and playing games, entertaining each other. Basically, it's like a family night that's on a set schedule.
It's love. It's strength.
The family,
but Mormon and churchy,
is the most important part of your life, and the way you make that stronger is to be together and to show a closeness to one another.
Family home evenings are the thing that help to build and strengthen our family on a weekly basis and a daily basis.
So family night with a weird name, and scripture readings and stuff.
I feel that family home evening is a power more than a program. It gives parents the choice and the opportunity to instruct and stay close and bond with their children in no other way that I know of.
The trope of the parents sneakily seeing a peek of the kids doing something adorable. Ah, a moment of childhood innocence that we will treasure forever in our memories. We did it!
Home is a place where we...
Less of this, and more scenes of parents sneakily seeing their kids doing just weird shit that isn't adorable at all. Not necessarily evil, just weird kid shit that you're like, what the fuck? Childhood isn't just wistful, it's also fucking weird. Just saying.
We can go for comfort and understanding. It's a place where children can be
wasted a lot of
nurtured
Band-Aids.
and encouraged to
My parents just would have got mad at me if I wasted all those Band-Aids.
reach their fullest potential. Home is our first school, our first church.
And hope that we...
It's where we learn about responsibility and kindness.
Come on, Adam, let's go. Yes.
Most of us realize that the family has great potential for bringing happiness. But sometimes when we see what looks like a perfect family, and then look at our own family, we may become discouraged.
You ever feel like your family is a huge disappointment?
That's my sweater. I wear this sweater all the time. Who said
I mean, but is it her sweater? That doesn't mean it's not her sweater just because you wear it all the time. It's a non sequitur.
Mom said I could wear it.
Non-sweater.
Take it off.
All I ask is when you make a mess, you clean it up. Look at this. Why can't you just once follow through with something I ask you to do?
It felt intense. It felt a little intense just for being like, hey, put away the peanut butter, you little gremlin. I don't know. Maybe I'd be a bad parent. I don't know. Should you yell at your kid? Maybe not. I'd probably just be like, hey, put away the peanut butter, man. just please. Thank you.
Have it. Look at this mess in this kitchen.
Being a parent isn't
People forget shit. It's okay.
easy. Children aren't perfect, and neither are parents.
Densetsu says, I have ADHD, Mom. Yeah, like if it was happening consistently, I would probably wonder if my kid had ADHD. And if they were my kid, they would. Because that gene is strong in my family.
Communication is sometimes difficult.
Let's sit down with him and talk to him about it.
The most important part of family homing for our family is just be together and have quality time together.
I like my family, believe it or not, and most teenagers, they don't even know their family because they're not around them. And family home evening helps get to know your
I don't think that's true. Like, that can be true for some families, but I feel like that's an interesting view that she has, that if you're not a Mormon, you don't know your family. Of course, there are absolutely families that are distant and not close, but I think most people know their family, like the people they live with.
family.
Not that it's always great, but I don't know.
Like they're your friends.
If we have just one night a week to really spend some quality time, that means a lot to all of us.
Family home evening is togetherness.
It's helped me be able to better teach them and be a father and not just, and to be a dad and not to just be the authority figure in their life.
It's one night when we are together, and that to me is just a priceless time.
We all know that strong families don't just happen. It takes parents who are committed to that goal.
What we want to do is take at least one night a week and spend it together.
It means that each of us has to reserve that night so that nothing else interferes.
That's what family home evening requires. A commitment to get together as a family once each week.
How about Monday?
Monday's good for me.
That works.
Me too. Great.
That's
Okay,
how you
then
get
Monday it is.
started. blocking out one night each week that everyone agrees to keep open for the family.
Oh, really? At Kelly's? When is it? Oh, I can't go. No, I'm doing something with my family.
There's no flexibility to this either.
Good job, gentlemen. I like these plans. I tell you what, I'll go ahead and present them to our production team. How's that? Great. Okay? Great.
Thanks a lot.
Have a good day.
Thanks.
You too.
Hey, Frank, I've got 2 tickets to Monday night's game. Do you want to come?
Yeah, well, I think I'll have to take a rain check. I'd love to come, but I've got another commitment.
Do you even need to look at the calendar? It's every Monday.
Sure.
Know that.
Some other time.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What's that reaction shot?
Play Chinese checkers. Huh? With playoffs?
Hey, I was thinking of going outside on a
Ooh,
trampoline.
that is quite a haircut. Oof, 1992. That was acceptable in 1992. It's unfortunate.
Oh, I love trampoline.
Oh, I don't know. You know, that's not for everyone. What about your mother and I?
Hey, I think it sounds fun. Let's do it.
Well, okay, let's take a vote, huh? Everyone that wants to play Chinese checkers, raise your hand.
Mormons made a Rick and Morty knockoff? Like Rick and Mormon? Full episode, Saving Me. The Family Channel. I probably can't play this too much because we're on YouTube.
Recognize the mistake this time! Wait to find out you're saving me. And deep inside.
It does. Okay.
I thought I had a sense of humor at this age.
You are insufferable, Jinx face.
Yeah, that is very kind of Rick and Morty, Doc and Marty type. Yeah, I see it. Wow. Weird. It's really bad. Maybe we'll have to block off some time and do just like a Twitch stream only at some point and play that. I think YouTube might not like it, but it'd probably be fine just on Twitch sometime.
Now that you have one evening each week blocked out, you just have to decide as a family what it is you want to do. What you do.
What if we all just fuck around on the trampoline? I think that exceeds the weight limits for the trampoline. I'm gonna put that out there. I don't think that's approved usage of the trampoline.
Isn't so important. The important thing is that you do it together.
What if we just do stupid stuff with our arms? Is that bonding?
Weensy, weensy spider. Climbed up the spout again.
Spending time together, sharing interests. That's what a weekly family night is all about.
Whoa. Good.
Does this look good, Dad?
Yeah, it's looking
Still like this one.
Did you make this? What does it say?
Get well, Grandma.
Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Ooh, what have we here?
Whether it's, developing our family or just building
It's
family
so
unity.
saccharine. I'm gonna develop type 3 diabetes.
Those are probably the 2 most important things that I've found from having family home evening.
We get together, we talk about some of the problems maybe that they're having, and we might give them suggestions, and we go through scriptures, and what it does, it recharges them.
This guy couldn't have been in the Mormon church his whole life, probably. Or at least not. So trying to think, how old is he? No, 1978's the year, I think, that the doctrine changed on black people in the Mormon church. This is 92. No, he couldn't have, I don't really know if he could have been in the Mormon church his whole life. He would have had to be a convert, I think, at some point. Amber says, so here's the thing. Setting aside time you consistently spend with your loved ones is a great idea. I basically do that by playing D&D with my partners. The problem, however, is the explicit religious coding in this approach. They're doing it not because they want the bonding time, but because their faith demands it. The kind of thing has to be genuine or it won't work. Yeah, I'd agree.
Is an important opportunity to find out how your children really feel about things.
Family home evening is just
a time where we all get together and just have fun, just have a great time.
Sometimes we'll play games. Sometimes we'll go swimming to the mountains, picnicking. And then sometimes we'll sit down and have a real serious family discussion, which is real beneficial for me as a father.
What is something Parker does that is nice? Jared, can you think of something nice that Parker does? He plays football with me.
Plays
Football with you.
Nathan, do you have a question? Oh, this is a great one. All right, who knows what Parker's favorite color is? What is it?
Purple.
Purple, that's right. Let's have another
Based.
question. Who knows what Nathan's favorite movie is?
Some of the best family learning times
Sallow.
together will come from discussions of mutual interest or concern. It's helpful when you can create an atmosphere where opinions and feelings can be expressed openly.
So,
Thanks,
me a
Hobo
wallet and handed
Sapien.
it to me, and I started going through it, and there was a little sandwich, little baggie in there that's plastic and clear. So I took it out, and I looked at it, and I said, Matt, what are you doing with these herbs? And they were herbs, so...
It was the devil's lettuce.
It's probably pot.
It was probably pot.
At least that'd be my guess. If it looked like herbs.
Pot?
Yeah.
And how do you know what it looks like?
They're kind of all over school. I had a friend just get kicked out for it, so.
What do you do when your friends approach you with pot? And...
I just tell them no.
What do you do when your friends approach you with pot?
You know, they're cool about it.
They're cool about it.
Well, and what's Matt doing then?
I just tell them Nancy Reagan said just say no.
What's he
Well,
up to?
I never say anything but what the throat goat tells me to say.
Tonight for Family Home Evening, we're going to be talking about developing a faith in Christ. Can any of you tell me what faith is?
Some of the most important things you can teach your family are the values that will help them throughout their lives.
Faith is a belief in something that you haven't seen or do not have a perfect knowledge of. To have faith in our Savior, we need to know Him or know about Him. What are some of the things that you guys have learned about Him in church and stuff?
I know that he's the Son of God and he loves us.
Okay.
I know something.
What do you know?
Jesus wants us to be happy.
Good. There are many ways that we can get to know our Savior, and we can pray and we can do a lot of things to get to know Him, but one of the main things
Ayahuasca trip.
we can do is to read the scriptures.
Oh, or that.
And I've just asked...
Unconditional Prong, thanks for 29 months, says just putting up some Blu-ray wall photos on Blue Sky. Also, I don't have Mubi, but The Substance looks fire. Oh, The Substance fucking rules. Substance is great. Highly recommend. If you're a fan of body horror, you're a fan of Cronenberg, either David or Brandon, please check out The Substance. They aren't involved, but it's very like their style of body horror. It's fantastic. It's so like over the top, beautiful. Watch The Substance. I love it.
Abby, Mom, and Dad to each choose one of their favorite stories about Christ and please share it with us.
Well, I picked a story.
The Substance might be my favorite movie of the year. Wait, did I Saw the TV Glow come out last year or this year? If it's this year, it's I Saw the TV Glow, but if it's not, then The Substance is my favorite movie of the year so far. We're nearing the end of the year.
In the New Testament that I found went along with our lesson that Olivia had prepared for us on faith. And
our children come away feeling happy, feeling warm, and feeling a desire to make the family unit a happy, unit and experience just as a family. It's wonderful.
During Family Home Evening, you know that they're going to be there and everybody's going to be together. So you can show love for them and they can show love for you.
Family Home Evening has...
It is an anglerfish bullet bill.
Has provided me with an opportunity to get to know my children better. For me to be able to teach them things that are important to me. Help them to begin their relationship with God and with His Son, Jesus Christ.
I love my family. They're the most important thing in my life. And I think a very big part of that is because we've been together so much.
Man, was it this year? Fuck. If you haven't seen I Saw the TV Glow yet, Please watch it. It's so good. I'm biased because it's like a movie made by a trans person and it's like a trans narrative. But like, I think it's just a well-made movie regardless. But especially if you're like trans or any flavor of queer, like, good movie. That's more identity horror, so it's kind of body horror, but I'd call it more identity horror. I've heard other people describe it as such, and I think that's an apt description.
I like it when we have treats for family fun evening.
It's good to be just a mom, a dad, and the kids.
Okay, I'm done with this one. Too much Mormon. Way too much Mormon. Woo!
Yoga Moves, a new kind of workout. Take part in yoga, the most ancient system of healing, toning, and rejuvenating your body.
What the fuck was that laser hand?
The most ancient
Yes!
system of healing.
Yes! More of that! Yes.
Toning and
Have I seen The People's Joker? Oh, I loved The People's Joker as well. I didn't like The People's Joker quite as much as I saw the TV Glow, but I really, really enjoyed The People's Joker.
Rejuvenating your body.
And I got it on Blu-ray because I don't know. You all know I like Blu-ray anyway, but especially with something like The People's Joker, I know there were like potential legal issues that seems like Warner Brothers backed down on. But like, who knows what stupid shit Warner Brothers will try to do. So I'm glad I have it on Blu-ray, so no matter what, at least I have a copy.
Presented to you now with Alan Finger.
Join us. Have fun.
Oh.
Be rewarded too. Time for you. Time to relax. Get a new look at the world. A new look at you. Enlightenment isn't serious. Yoga moves will energize you. Give you a more radiant look. Strengthen and build your body.
This is a good one.
Relieve tension and stress. Stretch and tone your muscles.
The consistency, stretch, look to camera, smile. Amber says, speaking of body horror, in last night's D&D session, the Improbables fought a group of trolls that were exposed to so much necromancy magic, it had overtaken their regeneration. They kept sloughing and tearing off their body parts to spray their necrotically corrupted blood on us. I told Trey Cronenberg would be proud of them. That is good. Heck yeah. I love a good body horror enemy.
Release your inhibitions.
She looks like she does not want to be there. That was the worst clip to use for release your inhibitions. She looks like her eyes are screaming, help me.
Release your inhibitions.
I want to die.
Add balance to your life. This is what Tantra Yoga is going to show you.
He's still alive and teaching yoga. I hope he hasn't changed a single thing. I hope he does it just like this.
Become free. How to balance your body and mind. Reaching that inner inspirational place within every human being. How to stop that civil war that is being fought within your own being, to reach an inner peace, an inner joy, an inner ecstasy, creating a energetic and youthful appearance and outlook to life. And the best part of it all is that enlightenment isn't serious.
Yes.
Feel yourself rise to a new and exciting dimension, filled with joy and ecstasy. Take this joy into the world with you. Have a super wonderful day.
That was beautiful. That was incredible. That was courtesy of Found Footage Fest. Really, really great channel that finds very strange clips and posts the best stuff. Would recommend. Here's a video titled, Speaking with Confidence, Clarity, and Charisma. This'll be good. This'll teach me to be a better streamer. This'll teach me to reach a greater audience with my brilliant thoughts and feelings.
When you think of the people you respect and look up to professionally, whether it's your boss, another executive in your organization, a certain customer or client, or particular...
I love B-roll handshakes or fake handshakes for, like, low-budget stuff like this.
Colleague.
There's just something weird about a fake handshake where you can tell it's not real. Like, I mean, in the sense that they're literally shaking hands, of course, it's real, but you know what I mean. It's a contrived, hey, we need you to shake hands for this video handshake. Like, you can't handshake correctly if you're thinking about it too hard.
A certain customer or client, or particular colleagues and coworkers, chances are they speak with authority.
Orion Cooper says, wait, you're supposed to respect people you know professionally? This was back in the 90s before everyone posted their personal opinions all over the internet for everyone to know. So people probably had some respect for their coworkers and bosses before they knew how dumb everyone was.
Make you feel important when you speak with them. Respect your input and listen to what you have to say. That's because communication skills, particularly speaking with confidence, clarity, and charisma, are the most important skills you can possess in today's workplace. They may come naturally to some people, but everyone can learn them. Hello, I'm Alan Pratt for Briefings Publishing Group. Over the next 20 minutes, you will learn the secrets professionals use to present your ideas convincingly in meetings. Communicate effectively over the telephone.
Do I have to talk like this in order to communicate effectively? Are you sure people will not find me creepy and say I sound like a robot?
And project confidence in face-to-face conversations. Let's start with part 1, presenting your ideas convincingly in meetings. Offering your ideas in any business gathering requires a combination of creativity and courage. But you can increase the odds that your ideas will be accepted by using what we call the power technique.
Oh no, an acrostic! I have no respect for acrostics.
Prepare your ideas. Orient yourself for success. Work the group.
What the fuck does orient yourself for success mean? That's such a filler statement. Give a specific. Isn't the whole thing supposed to be orienting yourself for success? You just needed an O. This is why I hate acrostics. At least some of the words always end up being like filler.
Energize your delivery and react to the group signals. How many times have you seen this type of thing happen at meetings?
So, I know this meeting is about speeding up product delivery and accounting, but shouldn't we really be thinking about the company holiday party?
Yeah, right. Like that's gonna happen.
A colleague throws out an idea that's completely off the topic.
That's rude.
Or beyond the scope of the meeting. Or someone tosses out sarcastic comments and then complains later when no one takes their ideas seriously. If you want people to listen to your ideas and opinions, you need to know the topics that will be discussed and prepare your ideas for the meeting. Start by reading the agenda to familiarize yourself with the topics the group will discuss. Go over any materials you receive beforehand and take other relevant information with you to the meeting. Pick 1 or 2 topics that you want to contribute to during the meeting. Choose topics that you have some expertise in.
Ironically, he has no charisma.
Or can apply some of your experience to. Keep your head up. Don't stare down at your notes or the agenda. That signals that you're bored or aren't involved in the discussion.
What if I am bored?
It will damage your credibility.
Maybe I don't want anyone to talk to me in the meeting.
Keep your eyes on the other people in the meeting. Reaffirm something someone else says. When you agree with another person's idea or statement, or can add supporting evidence, do it. That not only adds to your credibility, it creates allies who are more likely to support your ideas later on.
It creates allies. Ugh. No, thank you. I don't want to play The Apprentice. Oh, let's check this out. This is a video about diabetes, but it's for dudes. It's for men. It's not your mom's diabetes informational video. Does the guy from Animal House have diabetes? Can I say diabetes like Wilford Brimley? There you go. Diabetes. Diabetes. We get it. He was in films. We understand. Oh, there he is.
You know, there was a time I was afraid to sit in a canvas director's chair like this. I mean, even now I suck my stomach in a little bit to make myself that half a pound lighter, you know, so my world doesn't come crashing down as well as this chair. I was 23 years old when I did the movie for Universal Studios' National Lampoon's Animal House. 23 years old, and I already had 6 years under my belt as a diabetic. One correction here, as an out-of-control diabetic. I was on this 25-year journey of being an out-of-control diabetic. I had a doctor tell me once, you know what, Stephen? You're committing slow suicide. Wait a second, guys. I thought this was supposed to be a funny video. But the people at American Diabetes doesn't have any kind of sense of humor? What?
Oh no, that's how I make jokes too, is like little asides like that where it's like I'm responding to someone who's not there. Oh god, I'm at the level of diabetes video, man. Oh, life's long and real hard. These people aren't throwing pastry at me. Bonus.
Well, it's different. You know what, guys? Out of all the things you could have thrown, you threw a pie. This is a video about diabetes, and you throw a pie? I'm a diabetic!
It's sugar-free. Keep rolling, guys.
You know, being a film director, I wanted to do a film about my life. So I put all the interesting facts about my life on film, and it only came out to 7.5 minutes. So the ADA asked me to do this real movie about my journey from being a couch potato of 320 pounds to my current weight of a lean, mean, low-fat eating machine of 175. And it's not unlike, you know, the other journey of that other famous movie, To the Center of the Earth, except my journey started at the center of a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken with several sides. Oh. You know, I've had just about... You know, this is actually very good. It's quite good.
We're still rolling.
Oh, still rolling?
Still rolling.
Sorry, anyway, so, look, I called in a few of my Hollywood buddies. I mean, like Eastwood, Nicholson, De Niro, Brando, DiCaprio, and, you know, I would have had a lot more people, too, but, they probably would have turned me down also. So, look, anyway, sit back and enjoy this little film, and I promise you, I promise you, we're not gonna get too serious, okay? Now that's comedy.
I see diabetic people. They talk to me. They need my help.
He's in a lot of stuff, but he's, I think, in Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves? Which is the direct-to-VHS second sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Diabetes for guys. I remember the Winnebago Man. The documentary about him, kind of interesting. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. There's a cameo from the VHS of Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. I owned that clamshell VHS. That's the pilot movie of Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, which is the origin of the show. Not, I guess, his whole origin, but it's the origin of his team. If you care about the lore for Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, Mr. D, big weekend plan?
You betcha.
Hey, we have a 2-for-1 special on certain movies.
Really? What you got?
We got The Piano, Runaway Bride, First Wives Club, Hope Floats, or anything starring Hugh Grant.
Are you kidding? Did you ever see Hugh Grant jump from a burning building? Drive his car off a cliff? Take out 5 bad guys?
I don't know, I haven't seen About a Boy. Could be in there.
Think so. Andy, I need the 4 B's. Bombs, blood, babes, and bonbons. Oh, wait a minute. Bonbons. That's 5 B's. I found another B. All right! Thanks, Andy.
They're due back Tuesday.
Oh, make it Wednesday?
All right.
Okay, see you Thursday.
He did voice the dad on Dinosaurs, didn't he? Never made that connection. Jesus is slow.
Excuse me. Hi. I would like your Monster Meat Mania Millennium Pizza, please. Real big one with extra cheese. Oh, and I have a 2-for-1 coupon for that one.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This expired 5 o'clock.
What? Oh, but it's only 5:17. Surely you have a grace.
What coupon has a time of day listed on it instead of just the day? The coupon expired at 5 p.m.? Are you psychotic?
Period.
I got your grace period right here, pal, okay?
Well, I think if you look at the fine print, you'll
What
find...
are you, a wise guy?
No.
You laughing?
Oh, no.
Do I amuse you?
No, sir, no.
I make you laugh? Am I funny? No.
What am I, funny? Funny like a clown?
What kind of way am I funny?
You're not funny at all.
Get it? Like the hit film Goodfellas.
Huh? Is it a chortle kind of a funny?
No, not
You're
a
lucky
chortle.
I'm not charging you twice for ringing that bell. You're disturbing me eating the lunch there, all right? Let's make your pizza there.
Well, thank you. And make sure it's real big with extra cheese. It wasn't me.
You never seen Goodfellas? That's a good movie. Goodfellas and Wolf of Wall Street make a good double feature. Both Scorsese films about sort of criminal organizations, different kinds of criminal organizations, but still pretty interesting. Both from the perspective of the main character doing a sort of how it happened voice-over narration. I'd recommend it. It's good.
There's my baby. Hello, honey. Daddy's home. Did you miss Daddy? Did you? Would you give me a kiss? You are so pretty. You are so pretty. Pretty dog. Give me a kiss. Come on, give me a lick. Come on, give me a lick.
Looks like Columbo's dog.
Daddy's got pizza. Daddy's got pizza. Pizza for me.
Upside down? Why was there a picture on the bottom? Are you holding your pizza upside down?
Not for you. Bye-bye. I love you. Come on, you dinner time. Come on, baby. Yummy, yummy in the kitchen. Come on, sweetheart. Oh, come on, you. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. I got you. Oh, yeah. Come on. Right in the kitchen. Right in the kitchen. Oh, come on, sweetheart. I got something good for you. Come on, baby. Come on. That's it. Come on. Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. It's gonna be good.
What is this editing? Oh, okay. This is like, I don't know how many people are even gonna get this reference. This is editing on par with Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? What is this fucking editing?
Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. It's gonna be good.
Skipping because I don't know if this is gonna get copyrighted because of the song.
Portrait of a man in trouble. Stuart Dorfman. Type 2.
Oh, terrible Rod Serling impression. He doesn't even really look like him. Why do they think Rod Serling is a beefcake?
Stuart Dorfman. Type 2 diabetic. Lover of guy flicks and all things edible. A man living in an out-of-control fantasy world of denial and non-compliance. Until today. For today, Mr. Dorfman will discover that nightmares and redemption come in many forms. He's just crossed over into the diabetic zone.
He's doing too much of the Rod Serling, I don't know what it's called, but kind of when you, William Shatner does it sometimes, when you have sort of stilted stops in your phrasing, but you can't do it all the time. He had a cadence where he'd have sentences where he'd talk like this, and then he'd emphasize with the pauses. He doesn't say it after every phrase. Oh my god. Even when something's funny, it just goes on too long.
You know, I really don't want
Why
to.
is that guy grabbing his junk?
Well, I didn't see my eye doctor for years. Now I've had 5 laser treatment for my eyes.
See that?
You know, I really don't want to. You know, this is too much information for me, Clint.
Wait, he's a parody of the guy from Jaws? Video really goes off the rails, huh?
These are the kinds with the caramel and the nuts in them. They're really good.
So I said I didn't want any chocolate. Did you hear me? I didn't want any chocolate. I don't want no chocolate. Did you hear me? I don't want any chocolate.
What the fuck is that? What? Forrest Gump parody?
Seen Lieutenant Dan?
Well, we just had lunch together.
Okay, I feel like I gotta go back to the beginning of this Forrest Gump parody because it seems really bad. Oh. Don't do the joke again. Okay, I thought they were gonna run into that tree again.
No, thanks. I'm a diabetic. I'd rather have fruit.
You know, my mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
This is a pretty good sound-alike of the opening song to Forrest Gump, by the way. I don't know who remembers the opening song to Forrest Gump, but this is a really good, like, sound-alike. Do 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 do. Like, this is pretty good.
Well, I know what I'd get if I ate a box of chocolate. High blood sugar, blurry eyes, frequent urination, and irritable.
These are the kinds with the caramel and the nuts in them. They're really good.
So I said I didn't want any chocolate. Did you hear me? I didn't want any chocolate. I don't want no chocolate. Did you hear me? I don't want any chocolate.
The CGI in the feather in Forrest Gump is CGI.
Bubba, have you seen Lieutenant Dan?
Well, we just had lunch together.
Oh, was he a good boy? Did he have his grilled chicken, his salad, his piece of fruit, his dinner roll, and his unsweetened iced tea?
Yes, he did. He ate all that, and then he ate some of my pineapple fried shrimp, coconut shrimp, beer battered shrimp, toffee covered shrimp, shrimp egg rolls.
Get it? Because in the movie, there's the scene where he lists all the kinds of shrimp, and now they're also doing that, and that's a joke to do the same thing. Like a Friedberg and Seltzer movie.
Shrimp toad.
Bubba, where in the hell is that compound shrimp you had?
What?
Bring him back up here.
Oh.
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 Lieutenant Dan, what happened to your legs? You forgot to check your feet.
Gump, I stepped on a bomb. Not a piece of coral!
Okay, so there's layers to this that I need to dissect real quick. I need to verify, did they cast a little person who play Lieutenant Dan because they are shorter and therefore on their knees more convincingly have their legs blown off? Because there's several things wrong with that if that's what they did.
You know what? I stepped on a piece of coral once. It hurt like the dickens.
Well, that's because you don't have diabetes. You simpleton!
You know what, Lieutenant Dan? I think your blood pressure's up. And you know what? High blood pressure and diabetes, that's a dangerous combination. You know, I bet it's up right now. Bubba, do you happen to have a blood pressure monitoring system?
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, it's our lucky day. Let's test it right now. Let's just put this little thing around your little arm.
Get that thing away from me!
Well, Lieutenant Dan, you know what? I always say life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Some are sugar-free.
And some have shrimp in them.
Life is like a box of chocolates, but you know what? You can always exercise and work them chocolates off.
Get that thing away from me! I'm gonna get you!
There's that thing.
I'm just doing my job!
Well, that was terrible. Let's move on, shall we? This is just a puppet show I found.
Hello, my friends. I'm Miss Anna. Some people call me the Puppet Lady because I love puppets. I'm here today with my puppet friends and Miss Nusha, also known as the Music Lady because she loves music. Today, we're going to learn some great ways to stay healthy. But first, it's...
Oh my god, the movie Tiptoes is incredible. I have a bootleg of the movie Tiptoes because they never officially released it on Blu-ray. I don't even think it has a DVD. Could be wrong about that. But...
It's time to sing hello. Hello, my friends. Put your hand in the air and move it back and forth.
Individual
Sing
hand.
along with me. Here we go. Hello, my friends. Hello, my
Oh, it's like a waving hand.
Hello,
I got it.
friends. Stomp, stomp your feet. Clap, clap your hands. Hello, my friends. We're gonna do the same thing.
You got a master's in music theory for this.
Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. Stomp, stomp your feet. Clap, clap your hands. Hello, my friends. We are here
I'd like to see the puppets, please.
to learn. We are here to play. We'll have a great, great day.
I watched Zaboomafoo, Sophie. Zaboomafoo ruled.
Hey, what do you say? Hello, my friend. Now let's get warmed up with our hands. Let's do open, shut them. Ready? Here we go. I'm gonna try to catch you. Open, shut.
Oh, God.
Open, shut.
What the
Give a little clap.
What's the age what's the age group for this? I'm just asking. I'm trying to figure it out. Like 4? 5? Because this is like one step above, okay, a couple steps above like peekaboo. Like it is interacting, not just reacting, but I don't know. This is pretty young.
Put them in your lap. Make them spiders. Creepy crawl them. Crawl them right up to your chin. Open up your great big mouth. But do not let them in. All right, one last time. Shut. Shut.
Probably plays great in kindergarten. Like, as silly as this is and it's easy to make fun of, like, genuinely, I imagine she has some sort of child development background and that, like, a certain age group of kids actually really respond to this and it's helping stimulate their ability to follow along with something. easy to make fun of, but, like, I recognize that there's an actual place for this, at least in theory. H-Baird says, it's okay, due to smartphones, none of us have object permanence anymore. It's for the best. I didn't need those things no longer in my line of sight anyway, otherwise they would have remained within my line of sight.
Little clap. Put them in your lap. Here he is, my pet bird, Vern.
Hello, everybody.
Oh! That's a problem.
Vern, I'm so glad you could come out to play.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you can see her mouth move so bad.
What are you doing?
What?
Look at her mouth.
You are coughing right in my face. And your breath, it's a little bit stinky.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, do you understand that when you cough, that you're spreading germs everywhere, and germs can make us sick? We're learning ways to stay healthy. Let me teach you a really important way. You actually take...
She's not good at ventriloquism. To be clear, you can be a good puppeteer and be a shit ventriloquist. They're different skills. They're related, but they are different skills. You can be a great puppeteer and not be a ventriloquist, like the people who do the Muppets. The Muppets use puppeteering, they don't use ventriloquism, because you don't see the operator in the normal usage of the puppets. This lady, alright puppeteer, doesn't seem like she's a good ventriloquist, so you should not be seeing her face and the puppet's face talking at the same time. She can puppet. You can't do ventriloquism very well.
Take your arm and you cough in your elbow when you need to cough. Not in your hand.
Again, this is for 3-year-olds though, so it's not like they're gonna notice, but...
because that can put germs on your hand, but in your elbow.
I don't have an elbow or a hand.
Well, you can use your wing, okay?
Okay.
Like this. See, that was really good.
I can do that. I need to cough again.
Okay.
What's that noise? It makes me feel like singing.
If only Ollie were here, if only Ollie were here. Yep, it's in my brain. Oh, God. Sorry.
Oh, Vern, that was horrible. Please don't do that again. That was
If
Miss
only
Nusha.
Ollie were
And Mr.
here, if
Side
only
Whistle.
Ollie were
Miss
here.
Nusha?
Hello, Vern. Hello. Hey, I want to play that. Whoa. Vern, weren't you just learning how to stay healthy?
That woke you up. They actually stole that technique from Citizen Kane. Fun fact.
Yeah, I learned to cough.
Gotta wake the audience up.
Nice Heathers. Watch.
That's good, Vern. But I want to teach you another way to stay healthy. My specialty is instruments. And some instruments we put in our mouths so we don't share them. Some instruments we play with our hands so we can share them.
Well, Mama told me to share everything.
But you don't want to share germs.
No.
Maybe that's what I'm into. Okay, let's see what else we got. This is a pizza training video from 1987. Oh wow, they actually just used like a cue card for the title.
I'd like to show you the perfect example.
Oh wow, this is like a local pizza place doing a training video that they made like themselves and like edited in camera.
Always perfect uniform. White hat, clean white hat, apron, name tag, white shirt, white pants, runners, and a white belt. Regulation pizza white belt. The following procedures are for the assistant manager or the counter
What psychotic restaurant makes you wear all white?
person that's working along with the cook. The manager or the cook will arrive at the same time at 10 a.m. And
like you're gonna get sauce on it at some point during the day.
he will first scrape and wash the insides of the ovens. Then he'll bring all the pizza making materials to make the pizza pockets and pizzas out to the front line here. At that point, he is also checking these off as he goes. He or she will make 12 pizza pockets altogether, 9 regular, 3 spicy, 6 pizza slices, 2 pepperonis, 2 supers, 1 vegetarian, 1 Hawaiian, and ensure that there are buns to make 12 sandwiches, as well as preparing at least 12 soups, and checking these items off as they go.
Very specific, 12 soups. Okay.
The $250 out and no. And
I wonder if this is the owner, or if it's just the manager and he got tasked with throwing this thing together.
Most of the items have been put away as they're supposed to be. Who might be shipping.
Like, this is a 46-minute video. This would have taken a while to shoot and, like, put together. Again, I'm assuming they edited in camera. It doesn't look like they're doing anything in post. It all looks like they're just shooting it in the order they're you know, presenting it, but...
This order is going to be checking already to realize that the pizza is supposed to be well done. Sometimes a good suggestion for a well done pizza is to mark it.
Pizza Hut did wine? Ew.
The last step just before they're put...
Pizza pocket. I like calzones. Someone please make me a calzone. And if anyone says, poof, you're a calzone, I'm banning you. For life. For your pizza's rare? Ew.
Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Katie. Do you want some cookies and milk?
No, thanks.
What's wrong?
I'm just upset because I just found out my grandma can't make it to my ballet show this weekend. Her car's busted, so she can't drive here.
Where does she live?
About a day from here.
Can't she take a plane or something?
No, she hates to fly. She likes to drive her car. She calls it Old Blue.
You ever notice in TV shows and movies and everything, the excuse for why someone can't take a plane is never they can't afford it? Which is a pretty reasonable, normal thing, I'd imagine, for plenty of people, is, oh, I can't afford to, like, buy a plane ticket right now. But that never happens in fiction. You ever notice that? It's almost like it's written primarily by people who, like, have money. That's not even true. There's plenty of writers who don't have money. Why is that? Weird.
Mom says if she can't drive Old Blue, she won't be able to get here. I really wanted her to see my ballet show this weekend. I've been practicing every single day.
Katie, I think you need to have some faith. Because sometimes things that seem hopeless have wonderful outcomes if we just trust Jesus and have faith.
That's bad advice here. Like, in this special, it's possible the grandma will show up. But in real life, like, yeah, people sometimes can't show up for things. Don't just tell her God's gonna fix it for her. That's irresponsible.
Just like Jesus teaches us.
But I don't see how my grandma could get here. Her car's got a busted something or another. And the guy fixing it says he doesn't know when he'll find the part it needs.
Let's look at some important things that happened a long time ago. Things that show people how important and powerful faith can be.
What? Is it time for White Jesus?
You all know the story of Jesus, the Son of God.
White Jesus!
How he was born in a manger in Bethlehem to Mary and Joseph. As Jesus grew up, he became famous throughout the land of the Hebrews for his kindness and teachings about the living God, and his ability to heal people. But even before Jesus began his ministry, God sent someone to prepare the people for Jesus and his miracles. His name
John the Baptist, who got beheaded and his head was served on a silver platter. If you're wondering where the idiom, serve me their head on a silver platter, comes from, it's a biblical allusion about John the Baptist.
His name was John the Baptist.
Behold the Lamb of God, who takes away the sins of the world. He will baptize you with the Holy Spirit and fire. You come to me. I'm the one who needs to be baptized.
Jesus and John the Baptist look like they're about to drop the newest Red Pill podcast on Spotify together.
Please.
All right, everyone, welcome to Baptism by Fire. I'm GZJ, and this is John the Baptist. All right, today we're talking about thoughts and why you don't need them.
Do this for me. We must do what's right.
Why do you...
Why? I don't think that's the vibe they wanted for that image. I don't know.
Why do you think Jesus wanted John the Baptist to baptize him?
Because he knew John the Baptist really believed in God.
And Jesus really believed in God too. And he wanted to prove it by being baptized.
Yes. And also, God wanted Jesus to be baptized to set an example to all of us. And Jesus always obeyed God. Even Jesus loved God. Here's another example of amazing faith. Jesus loved his mother and his friends very much. That's why Jesus helped his friends in an amazing way at the wedding feast in the town of Cana.
The greatest hits of Jesus miracles.
We're almost out of wine.
What?
After this jug, we have no more. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Show me.
So, like, was the wine thing poor planning on the wedding couple? Or were people just getting extra turnt at this wedding? I've always wondered that. Like, was this something that could have been theoretically prevented by better preparation? Or were their guests just, like, severe alcoholics?
Our hosts are just about out of wine.
Is this any of our business, Mother? Yours or mine?
You know they'd be disgraced if people should find out.
This isn't my time. Please, don't push me.
Whatever he tells you to do, do it.
Fill these jugs with water.
Why are they British? Geez, DJ Black, Tourmaline, you can't just ask people why they're British.
Now fill a cup and take it to your host.
Is it wine?
Is it wine? I don't know, man. Look at it. Drink it. What the fuck?
Most people serve the good wine first.
H-Beard says, so this is like Jesus with small rail rules? Does Mary know he has magic powers and is trying to keep them under wraps?
But they've saved the best till now.
Jesus didn't heal anyone at the wedding at Cana, but he did do something miraculous.
I mean, someone might have had the DTs and he helped them.
Yep, he helped his friends. He turned the water into wine so they wouldn't be embarrassed.
Yes, and we also learned that Mary, Jesus' mother, had tremendous faith in Jesus' power to heal people. Let's learn more about how faith can help heal people. Wherever he went, and whatever he did, Jesus tried to teach the people that their faith is important. A man named Jairus discovered this when he asked Jesus for help in saving his daughter's life.
Rabbi, my little girl is dying. Please come. Put your hands on her so she'll be healed.
Oh, is this when he calls a woman a dog? Who touched my cloak?
Who touched me?
What do you mean?
Someone touched me. Who touched me? I felt power go out from me.
Forgive me. For 12 years, I've been suffering with a terrible bleeding. I spent all my money on doctors, but they only made it worse. Please. I thought if I could touch the hem of your garment, I would be healed.
Daughter, go in peace. Your faith has healed you.
I'm sorry, but it's too late.
No. He was coming to heal her.
Trust me.
Talitha, get up.
Okay, but like, is he gonna fix Grandma's car?
Jesus demonstrated something very important here. Do any of you know what it was?
The woman and the man had faith that Jesus could heal her and the man's daughter.
That's right. And they learned that faith comes from believing and trusting in Jesus. Do you guys want to learn another story about amazing faith?
Oh.
Just listen to this.
Oh, stop.
Lord! Lord! Oh, get back, get back.
The leper.
Careful. He's a leper.
Lord, if you are willing, you will make me clean.
Oh, Jesus, your hand! I thought he said you were a leopard, not a leper! Get away from me!
I am.
The man in the robe had a disease called leprosy. Many people were afraid of lepers and avoided them because the disease was very disfiguring, and many people thought that they could catch it easily.
Wouldn't the leper have worried that Jesus was afraid of him too? Not if he had faith.
Yeah. That's right. The leper did have faith. Amazing faith. He had faith in seeking Jesus and asking for his help, and he also had faith that he could be cured. Here's another example of amazing faith.
Pardon me. I know that you have the power to heal. And my servant lies at home paralyzed. Could you take me to her? No.
My
no,
servant.
Every one of us. And day by day, we learn that our faith can grow. And it grows stronger every day. So does that help you with the faith you need, Katie?
Yeah. I'm gonna have faith that somehow my grandma will find a way to get here to see me dance.
Just never forget that Jesus and God love us all and are always there for us. I remember a song that my grandma taught me a long time ago, and I think it might help you with
Has nothing to do with, like, what?
Jesus lived so we could see his love, his faith, his ministry. Jesus came from
Okay, but isn't she gonna be super disappointed if her grandma can't come, which is the likely outcome since that's what's happening as far as we know?
God's great power, so we could have faith by the hour. Faith born of Jesus, faith born of Jesus.
Why did you change the lyrics to "Yes, Jesus loves me"? Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so.
Faith born of Jesus is faith in God above.
Well, that was just terrible. Oh. I want to go longer, but I think I need to call it after 2 hours because I am exhausted. Like I said, I didn't get any sleep last night. I'm sorry. But I do have a bunch of stuff I will save for next VHS stream. I really think they'd call him a slave, Hannah. I mean, they should be honest about it. Love you too, Mr. Blast. Let's see who we're going to raid on Twitch. I don't think I will be streaming tomorrow because I'm busy most of the day. But I will be back Friday, Saturday, Sunday, pretty much every day for the rest of the month except for probably Monday because electrolysis, and maybe the 30th. But yeah, most of the days of the rest of the month I will be live and doing stuff. So who do we... Alright. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you soon. I need a nap. Night, everyone.